Hey, welcome back. I was on social media the other day and I saw a post and I participated in it, and the question was, what food signifies spring? To me, that's lamb. Always gonna be lamb. The reason why is that, you know, after working in restaurants for almost 2 decades now, every Easter, every Mother's Day, lamb is on the menu. So, springtime is lamb for me. So I've got a leg, boneless. We're gonna cook this up and we'll have some lamb. So I'm gonna do it 2 different ways. Well, I'm gonna do a 2-step process in cooking my lamb today. First, I'm gonna smoke it off. And then tomorrow, when I'm serving it, I'm going to roast it off in the oven. Well, we'll say finish it in the oven. So first thing we gotta do, this netting, it has to go. Now it's food grade. You could leave it on there, but I'm not a big fan of it. Well, to tell you the truth, we could use it later, but let's do that. So I'm going to pull this netting off. And I want to open this up just a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. I'm going to cut this open right here. Good. Now we have an area that we can season this up. So let's make a seasoning. So before I got started, I toasted off some spices. Got a tablespoon of cumin, tablespoon of coriander, tablespoon of black pepper, tablespoon of white pepper, and let's see, a tablespoon of dried chilies, they are anchos, and a tablespoon of fennel. Nice and fragrant. We're gonna grind that up. Of course, we'll do it in this, if my cord reaches. Don't make a mess, like I just did. Okay, we're back. Here's my spice mixture. Very fragrant, very nice. I'm gonna make a paste out of this. A little bit of olive oil. And we'll just mix this up. Maybe a little more olive oil. There, nice loose paste. First thing we're gonna do, hit it with some salt. And now we'll spoon on our spice mix. About half of it's going on the inside, the other half's gonna go on the outside. And let's just rub this in. Good. Now I'm gonna fold it back up into the bullet shape. And then I'm going to take the netting and put it back on. This is going to be kind of like putting toothpaste back in the tube, but you can do it with a little patience. Now, if you're doing this over direct flame, you're going to want to take this netting off because this netting will burn. But I'm going to be doing this, well, in my smoker. The heat's going to be about 1.5 to 2 feet away. I'm pretty safe. So let's get the outside seasoned up. Just salt here. And let's get the rest of our paste on there. Good coat on there. Okay, there we go. Now, since I'm doing this for tomorrow, well, I'm going to eat it tomorrow. I'm only going to smoke this till it reaches 100 degrees Fahrenheit. You can do the conversion for you metrically minded people. But to do that, I need a thermometer. I keep 2 thermometers, actually 3 thermometers in the house. 1 I don't use. 2, of course, is this bad boy. Instant read, sensor's right here at the tip. You put it in, where that tip is where it's temping. Nice little thing to have around. This is great for steaks, great for chicken, fish. Then I have stuff for, well, long cooking periods. I've got this probe thermometer. So, very similar. Probe goes in. We'll just stick that right in there looking for center mass. This goes in here. Turn it on, and I'm going to set the alarm for 100 degrees. Right now it's reading 43. What's nice about this setup, it works for my phone. If you got a smartphone apps, you can control this or monitor this through the phone. I'm going to get the smoker fired up and we'll get this on the smoker. Probably take about 2.5 to 3 hours. Like I said, I'm going to go very slow, and I'm only going to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, it's done. This is going to cool. It's going to get wrapped, thrown in the refrigerator. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, hey, it's the next day. Trust me, it's the day after yesterday. Somewhere. So, we did the lamb, we smoked it off, and then I said I was going to roast it off the rest of the way. Of course, the reason why I do this, you get a big meal, it's good to break things up into small pieces. And most of the restaurants that I've worked at, where we serve lamb or something like that, especially something that's smoked, we're going to do those off days ahead of time and then finish them off in the oven. It's the way it works. Well, it's the way they mostly work. But while we're here, this is good. I mean, you could have taken this up with the smoker the whole way. That's fine. But what I wanted to do also is take the opportunity to add more flavor to it. So I've got some chopped rosemary. and roasted garlic.
Save that, we're gonna use that later. So let's just grind this up. Okay, got this nicely ground up. Let's spread it on the lamb. I'm gonna put on some gloves. So we put the netting back on before we smoked it. We seasoned the inside and out, and then we put the netting back on. We don't need the netting anymore, so we're gonna take that off. Smells incredible. Now we're going to take our paste. Roasted garlic, rosemary, and we're just going to massage this in. This is going to turn into a nice crust in the oven. There we go. Final thing, bring out our thermometer again. Now it goes in the oven. Okay, the lamb's almost done. I thought I'd make a couple of dishes to go with the lamb. So I've got some 3 potatoes. I'm gonna make some, it's a French dish called aligot, which is essentially mashed potatoes with a ton of cheese. Okay, time to dice these up. You want them fairly uniform. I'm not gonna cry if they're not perfectly uniform. Now to get some cold water on these. And we'll get these cooking. First thing we'll need though is a little salt. Okay, potatoes are done. We'll set up for the next dish. I've got, we'll get this pan warming up. Now, first thing we gotta do is we need to rice these potatoes. This is a potato ricer. Does a lot more than just rice potatoes. I've made spatula with these. While this is getting hot, let's throw a little bit of oil in there. Oh, remember the garlic oil? Okay, this oil is hot now, so I've got mustard greens. Put that with a little salt and pepper. And just give them a turn. While those are going, let's season up our potatoes. Again, salt and pepper. I'm going to use white pepper this time though. A little bit of creme fraiche. It's maybe 2 ounces. Now, the big thing, cheese. I've got about 12 ounces of cheese here, a mixture of Fontina and Gruyere. You may need more, you may need less. And we'll add in a little cream too. Just to loosen it up a bit. Plenty of heat left in this pan. We'll finish off these greens. And we'll plate them up. There's our mustard greens, our pureed potatoes with a lot of cheese. There we go, looks beautiful. So we'll just slice this up. Nice medium, rare to medium. One nice thing you're going to notice about this, a lot of people don't like lamb because they think it's gamey. Well, if you treat it right, and I like smoking it, it takes away that gamey flavor to it. We've got our smoked lamb, we've got our cheesy potato puree, we've got sauteed mustard greens and the garlic oil. We're ready to eat. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put out that nasty green apple jelly, mint flavored green stuff. Okay, just watch this.
supplement chutney, I will do. Okay, this is Chef Terry. Happy Easter, happy spring, happy Mother's Day. This meal would be perfect for any of those occasions. Even, well, Wednesday.